Hey there guys, Dr. here, and welcome back for Dragon Ball Super Chapter 9 review. Finally I remembered what the chapter was when I was reviewing it, and didn't mess up. Whew. You would not believe how many, it's basically like every video I mess up on that somehow, and I have no idea how I do it. Okay, so the chapter starts off back with where it did last time, obviously, like indeterminate, or else would it start off, but I don't know why I keep saying that at the end of the beginning of every video, but whatever. So what's chapter 9, Goku versus Botama, which really it's not, it's 1/3 of that. It'll make more sense if you read it, but it's kind of like that chapter 17 of Fire Brigades where it's called Shinra versus Hibana, even though it really wasn't. It's kind of like this whole same situation. So Gotamo jumps at Goku, goes to punch him out, obviously, because we already saw that Goku absolutely just dominates this guy. Goku dodges it, grabs him, pulls him in, just starts punching Baton, like, non-stop. Like, everything for like the next like 2 pages is just Goku punching the crap out of this bear. It even starts like Majin Buuing him, where he like has a hold of his arm and just like punches him. He goes out, he brings him back, punches him, just punches him. And he just like knocks him away. Yeah, it like kind of looks like he's gonna like, he's just kind of like bouncing around now. He circles back and lands on his feet. Goku's just kind of like, okay, I'm like not gonna waste my time or energy anymore. He fires off a blast. It hits Botamo, but it doesn't like do the normal thing where like hits one like explodes. It hits him and he like bounces off of it. And he starts like falling back, but he catches himself and like just lands back on. And they kind of figure out like he's just not taking any damage from his punches. And Vegeta and Piccolo are just kind of like, at this rate, Goku's just going to be like exhausted. He won't be able to fight any longer if this keeps going at the rate it is. Vegeta's just kind of like, well, he's obviously more powerful. It's just like it doesn't matter how powerful you are. You just can't hurt him. And Krillin's just kind of like saying like, he's fine. He hasn't even turned Super Saiyan yet. But then Vegeta just kind of says like, yeah, but it doesn't matter. What's the point of running Super Saiyan if punching him doesn't work? That'll just drain his energy even faster. So Goku's still just saying they're beating him. But then he's just kind of like, oh, I got it. I have an idea. And so he just like pushes Botama over, grabs him, and it's just like walking towards the edge. And like it doesn't matter. Like Botama just starts like shooting at him, and he just starts shooting at him a ton. But Goku's just kind of like like just like slightly avoiding it with his head. And this like reminded me of like in the original Dragon Ball, and like Goku's like walking away from like I think it was like General Buu or whatever. General Buu was just like walking behind, just like punching at his head, but Goku was just like slightly tilting his head out of the way. That's what it reminded me of. And so Goku gets to the edge of the arena, lets go. Botama gets up, punches at him, Goku grabs it and just kind of like throws him off. And that's obviously how it ends, because if you get knocked out, you win the fight. If you do, you lose the fight. And Vegeta's just sitting there, like, gosh, I didn't even think of that. I feel kind of dumb now. Which, if you didn't think of something that Goku did, then yeah. And Brios is just kind of like, excellent, keep it up. And then he's just kind of like, Champa's just kind of like putting the Frieza-looking guy up there. And Goku's just kind of like looking at the guy who I say looks like Piccolo. To me, he does. He just does. He looks like a purple Piccolo without antennae or demon ears. That's basically what it looked like, obviously a different outfit and everything. And the announcer guy who looked like Majin Buu, mixed with the generic alien guy, announcer, I'm just going to call him announcer, said like, okay, the next person fighting is going to be Frost, and I love this guy for multiple reasons. One, just because of his design, and two, when he walks up to Goku, he's just like saying, there's like being like super serious, just like, and it's just like, hi, nice to meet you. Like, he goes from like being like intense to like friendly in an instant. And he's just kind of like, yeah, let's give it our all. Like, let's do our best. Let's have a good fight right now. And so they get into like, they're like battle poses. Like the fight begins. Frost goes at him, punches him, and they just kind of like start like trading off blows, like smiling at each other. And then like Frost gets like kicked away. He catches himself. He runs towards Goku, but he just kind of keeps going. He wraps his tail around his leg, swirls around him, and like kind of like to probably like confuse him, like kind of get like the edge because he like circles all the way back around to the front. So like Goku would just kind of be like, and then kick. But Goku's fast enough that he like blocks it, but it's like throws him. Frost goes at him, and they start like just like punching again. Goku like teleports out of the way at the last second. Like now they're in the air, just like back to just like trading blows again. Like the thing I love most about like waiting for these chapters is like knowing like, okay, if there's a fight next chapter, it's going to be done amazingly. It's just going to look so good in every single way, and it does. Be like, this fight is already really good, and they're just in their base forms. And like Goku like goes like do like a sledgehammer move, like the whole like boom thing. But like Frost puts up his guard. So instead of going for that, Goku like ducks under and just like gets him like really good in the gut. Like it's like the whole like thing where like you get hit and you can like see their fists like pushing their body, you know. Boom, like Goku kicks him away. He gets up, he's like acting all hurt, but he like smirks and he's just like, Goku just says like, I knew it. You're holding back on me, but you probably shouldn't because if you keep doing that, you're gonna get crushed. So he decides to start transforming. And Goku tells him to go for his final form. But when he transforms, he just goes for his third form, which kind of shows that they're just going to have like the exact same form, just like slightly different. Like very minimalistic differences. Well, he turns into his third form. And he's just kind of like, that he didn't even use his final form, that's just his third. And so they start going at it again. But now it's kind of like obvious that like Goku's not like as fast or strong as him now in his base form. Because like when they were both in their base forms, Goku was kind of definitely stronger than him. Like they didn't really need to say, like it was kind of obvious because like Goku was kind of blocking everything that Frost threw at him. He was kind of like knocking him around a bit, so Goku was obviously stronger. And so like the Supreme Kais on the sideline, like the Universe 6 Supreme Kais are just kind of like, man, our boy's kind of kicking your guy's butt. And our Supreme Kai is just kind of like, yeah, I wouldn't really say that as no. And Frost like does like a death beam kind of thing, or at least that's what it looks like. Goku like gets knocked away. He stands up and is just like, yeah, I'm kind of a slow starter, so I'm ready now. He turns Super Saiyan. Something I'm kind of confused by is, Champa says he's a Saiyan, isn't he? And what's Weiss's sister's name? Whis' sister, not Weiss. That's from a different manga and anime show. What is it? Whatever, but Whis' sister, just like he's obviously not an ordinary one, but like I was confused by this because didn't they see Goku and Vegeta training as Super Saiyan Blues? And if they're surprised by Goku turning Super Saiyan, does that mean that Kaba can't turn Super Saiyan? That's kind of what I'm thinking. So they kind of aren't prepared to fight gods if they didn't see that kind of power. Yeah. And like Goku knows that like this isn't his final form, so he's just kind of like, you sure you want to stay how you are? Because if you decide quickly, because otherwise this is about to end right now. So he kind of like gets like super scared and like turns into his final form. And it looks cool, way cooler than Frieza does, I'm just gonna say that now. Yeah, he looks way cooler than Frieza just because he does not look like a girl, even though he's a guy. Yeah, obviously. But I kind of feel like this fight's going like way too quickly. Like, I feel like a better way to do this fight was they both are in base form, perfectly even. Maybe even make Frost like a little bit stronger than Goku. So they're fighting, and Frost just decides to transform. He goes into his second stage, because like I know that we've all seen the transformations, but like with King Cold, he looks like he's in like Frieza's second form. So they all kind of like have differences about them. And so like, and Goku also never saw the second form. Now he's seen like the third, the first, and the last, but he's never seen the number 2. So I think it would have been cool, like, he turns second form, just starts beating down Goku, like, severely. Goku turns Super Saiyan and starts beating him down, because I don't really think that, like, the power boost are even there. I think, like, Super Saiyan's way stronger than each individual form of Frieza. And then, like, Goku just starts beating him down. He turns third form, they go at it and start beating each other, and then that's where the chapter ends. And then next chapter we pick it up where they're beating each other, they're still beating each other, but Frost decides to go into his final form, like full power right off the bat. And then Goku decides to turn Super Saiyan 2, because the power increase between Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2 are not really the same, because Super Saiyan is just a 50 times multiplier, Super Saiyan 2 just doubles it. And so I'd have like Goku be like stronger than his third form while he's just Super Saiyan, just so then it's like more evened out. And so then just like have an even fight from there, and then whoever wins, wins. Which, because of the stupid anime, we already know who's going to win, and you can't even avoid that on the internet, because if you go anywhere on YouTube, you'll find like, oh, this person wins, this person versus this person incoming, and I hate it so much. But yeah, I feel like that would have been way cooler, because like, it's Dragon Ball, we want like the long, action-packed fights, especially like with this, because the fights are so good in the manga right now, like, so good. So good. Because yeah, like, if this is like a full, like, because like, it's probably going to end by the end of next chapter, but I feel like this went way too fast. I mean, like, even, actually, okay, like, let's go over like what I said about how their fight should have been, and cut it off where Goku's just beating him down as a Super Saiyan and he's only second form. And then like they start fighting each other as third form, and then they both turn into like Super Saiyan 2 and final, start fighting. That's where chapter 2 of their fight ends. And then chapter 3 is just like another like full-length fight chapter. And then whoever wins. Because I know already know who's going to win, I just don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't. Yeah, like a 2.5 chapter fight would be pretty good. I mean, this looks like it's going to be like a chapter and a half fight. So, yeah. I mean, it's not bad, but come on. The way I said it sounds way cooler, right? Does it not? I mean, that'd be way cooler than it just ending right now. Also, making Frost look really weak. Granted, if he had like a golden form like Frieza did, he'd be so much superior to basically anyone else other than like the actual gods. Like he'd just decimate Goku. He would decimate Vegeta. I mean, other than like Beerus and Champa, like pretty much no one would be able to stop him as of now. Because like Goku is just like decimating Frieza's final form, and now Goku's way stronger than he was back then, and he was getting his butt kicked by Frost's third form. So if he had a platinum form, well, I don't know why I said platinum. A lot of people are just like, man, it'd be cool if like Frieza had like a platinum form beyond like the golden, and like Frost should have it. I guess I just like subconsciously thought like platinum for him. And yeah, he'd just destroy everything. I mean, like he probably would be stronger than Beerus. Because yeah, I mean, if he has to turn Super Saiyan to fight his final form, which is 50 times stronger than base, that means, and if they are like around even, that would mean that Frost is roughly around 50 times stronger than Frieza. Actually, no, because of like the power difference between Goku now and Goku back then. He's so much stronger than Frieza, so if he had a golden, platinum, silver, bronze, metal form, whatever, he would destroy anyone other than like Whis and whatever Whis' sister's name is. What is it? Whatever, I don't care right now. But yeah, that's the end of the chapter. I thought it was really good. Other than the fact that it's going too fast, and I kind of wanted a longer fight, just because that'd be awesome. But yeah, see you guys next time to conclude this fight, probably, unless it goes on for multiple multiple chapters, which would be cool, but it's probably not going to.